Yes people, it's your boy MossieSSJ, welcome back to another video, and today we're taking on the Fighting Legend Vegeta event. We are going to get the Siblings Bond category missions done, and since my audio did mess up on this video, I did think I'd try something new, and I have seen a lot of Dokkan tubers fast forwarding the video and doing a nice little commentary over it, so I thought I'd try that out today. So let me know down in the comments below if you prefer this method of video or not, because I'm thinking about using it a few other times. I'm not too sure. It's something that I'll have to work on. But as you can see, this Siblings Bond team right here is absolutely stacked. We have got the Goten and Trunks once again, AGL to stack the defense. AGL Tapion, Easy 8 is done. So nice defense here all around. As you can see, double digits. We have got the Go Bros as the leaders. We have got the Lord of all, Bergramo. And you know, people, if you've been around the game for a little while now, this guy is just a defensive juggernaut. He just stacks and stacks and stacks. I believe it is up to 300% that he stacks upon himself, so it's actually pretty insane. And we have got the Tech Gohan as well, raises his attack, raises his defense, so all round good unit. A lot of people still would say he is the best unit in the game, but for me, I would say he's in my top 10, but maybe not top 5. Definitely not top 5. But we have bought SSBE as well because he's an absolute beast. I have got 2 dupes in him, all max link level. So we will hopefully get a revival if it comes to it, but I don't know if we'll need it. I did use an item, I believe. I'm not sure how many I used because it did take me a few run-throughs. And I did do it one more time after this to try out another team. I swapped out a few units. I put on the physical Goten and Trunks to see how they would fare against this event. And it didn't go too well. So we have managed to beat it with 2 teams. Don't get me wrong, I didn't lose, but they didn't fare too well. The defense just wasn't enough. But this run was actually really good. I was very impressed with this run. This was the first time I attempted it. As soon as I saw Lord Bergramo, I thought he's definitely got to go on the team. As you can see right here, look at his defense and attack just fly up. He is only link skill 1. So I believe if he was link skill 10, this guy would be even better, people. Even better. And as you can see, just tanking, constantly raising that attack and defense. Now we've got Gohan coming in to raise his defense as well. Tapion with a 2.1 mil. So that is very respectable. He is actually a top tier Easy A in my mind. See, we have got the active skill for SSBE, but I'm not going to use it yet. But one thing I have noticed with this Fighting Legend Vegeta event, a lot of active skills at the end don't really do too much damage to the final stage. So it might be worth just doing it on the second to last stage, maybe on the actual blue Vegeta, not the SSBE. But as you can see, my SSBE absolutely putting in work. Luckily, this Goten and Trunks fits on quite a few of these category missions for this Fighting Legend Vegeta. So do Go Bros. I did think they wasn't going to fare that well, but to be fair, they did really well on this one. So we have got the active skill for Gohan, but if you do ever want to activate it just to see the really cool animation and get a really nice attack stat, it is best to do it probably when his defense is about 350k plus, somewhere around there. That's when I like to do it, and it will usually be by the end stage. And obviously the SSBE final boss is AGL, so I believe Go Bros and the Gohan will do some major damage. And as you can see, I did start running through it really quick. We are Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta already. Goten and Trunks, leave them on rotation, stack as much as possible. To be fair, they are a very underrated unit. I don't see as many people using them as you'd think you would. See, they're still taking a bit of damage even with type advantage, but luckily the additional supers they do, just there, prove me right. It will raise the defense a hell of a lot more by the end of this battle. 3.4k. See what this did? Nice damage. We love to see them big boy criticals, people. I basically build my whole box around criticals and additionals. I don't really bother with dodge too much. But let's see what Bergramo's defense was here. I know it was very high by the end of the run. And obviously, if you lot are struggling and you haven't got a few of these units, let me know down in the comments below, and I will do my best to advise you and help you out. I'm sure you will be able to get this done. Maybe if you're a fairly new player, you might not be able to do it just yet. You may never know though. You could have a few really good units that are really good for this event unawakened in your box. But we are onto the Super Saiyan God Vegeta. So, it's time to carry on the stacking. We don't really want Gobros getting a super here, and I don't believe he did, but you still need to play it lucky. Even if you put him in the last slot, I have noticed that a lot of times these Fighting Legend events will just super in the last slot, even if it's just one attack out of 8. I don't know whether it's just my bad luck, but it happens. See what this did? Nice. You see with his attack going up as well, and if you get them criticals, it could still do really good damage. Like I said, really underrated unit, and if you have got him in your box, unawakened, then just put a bit of work into him, people. He is well worth it, and you will be pleasantly surprised. And as you can see, we are running through this one pretty quick. We are only 9 rotations in. But Gobros is actually faring quite well. That's well, like I said earlier in the video, I thought he was going to be a liability, but it turned out to help me quite a lot. So people, if you are having second thoughts about bringing the Gobros as your sibling bond leader, just do it, people. Just do it. Just make sure you play it safe. And I believe up next will be the Worthy Rivals category Fighting Legend Vegeta up on the channel. So if you need help with that one, people, make sure you smash that big red button down below. It'd help me out immensely. It'd be really appreciated. And obviously, it's completely free. But it looks like we should be able to take the Vegeta out with the next rotation. I don't think this will do too much of Tapion. At least I know I didn't die. Imagine that, I'm just doing commentary over the absolute wrong run. So, looks like we're doing some nice damage. It should definitely be done on this rotation. SSBE will definitely take him out with the 4 mil attack stat. Nearly. Looks like it's up to Gobros. 4.8 mil, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Gobros have actually aged really well. So, second to last stage. Bergramo, you see 420k. It's like astonishing to see it. It's absolutely astonishing. I mean, if you are a recent player, you've joined over the past like year and a half, maybe 2 years he's been out, I'm not too sure, I will have to check. And you don't know how amazing this unit is. He is just the king of stack. He is a stacking king, I promise you. He's not exactly the best for SBR, but long stages like Fighting Legend events, Infinite Dragon Ball history, he is absolutely amazing for, and you cannot go wrong picking him at all. So let's see if Gobros get crit. Yes, it did. And will they get another? Yes, they do. Wow, and another. Singing the praises, people, but we are getting the super. I believe this did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, 329k, and at that point I think I was like, wow, as if that happened. Literally just survived. But luckily we had Tapion round the corner to help us transform, so this will help chip away a little bit of damage. Unfortunately it doesn't actually do that much. Like, I mean, 1.8 mil, it'd be nice to see Harudegod's attack stat higher than the actual Tapion unit. But at least you don't take any damage, and he does actually get quite a few additionals when he's in this stage. I'm not sure if that's actually built into him or not, or whether I've just done that with obviously the hidden potential system. And it is quite a struggle to get the 12k off sometimes, as you can see. But nice dodge, no taking damage. When you come up against this guy, he is so annoying. He's on one of the old boss rush races, and he is the most annoying guy ever. So it's good that I can use him. But that is a blue Vegeta at half his HP gone already. Did get 3 turns of a Harudegarden. Is it a Harudegarden or is it a Harudegarden? I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments below, people. Just got to wait till this finishes now. This one is literally just a waiting game. I mean, it does help you a little bit. Like I say, you can get them little bits of damage in. But in the grand scheme of things, on the second to last stage of the hardest event in the game, I don't think it really works to our advantage too much. So this is where we use an item, I believe. Well, no, we don't, because I have got the revive. I remember this, yeah. But I can't remember if I use one on the next rotation. I'm really interested to see what these was actually hitting at the last stage. So Goten and Trunks, I just can't sing the praises enough, people. So SSB is pretty much doing nothing. At that point I thought I was going to die, but luckily I did have the revive, so it wouldn't have really mattered. And Tapion's still taking double digits, so I believe we do save the active skills up until the last stage, because obviously they are Tech and SSBE is AGL. So Begramo once again, let's see what he takes here. I believe it was nothing. 99. You see what I mean, people? If you've got this guy, or if you pull this guy and you haven't awakened him, you're like, oh, that's a really bad unit. Just trust me, have some faith in Lord Begramo. So Gobros is still putting up some nice attack stats, and is still faring quite well when he takes attacks. Well, that's nice to know. 2.3 mil from the Goten and Trunks. I think we should finish him on this rotation, and we will be moving on to the final stage. SSBE should take him out here. I believe he did. But luckily, since we had two siblings Bond Go Bros leaders, we have got two active skills coming up. 389k, like I said, people, but I believe I did want to build him a bit more just to be safe, because I know his defense does drop. It may have dropped to about 300k, and even with type advantage, the final flash from this SSBE will absolutely destroy your soul. I promise you that. Do not ever underestimate Vegeta's final flash. And we'll see if Begramo can do any damage here. I don't believe he did too much. His attack can only go so far. So, Go Bros, I believe this is where... No, I didn't get the active skill, but do I use Vegeta's? Can't quite remember. Apparently not. But we did manage to get the 18 key with Go Bros. I remember there is one point when Go Bros does do a hell of a lot of damage to him. I don't remember whether this is it. Goten and Trunks, you see what I mean, people? We're just tanking so nicely. Let's see. Woo! You see what I mean about this final flash? Prove my point. And then he's dodging. Again, I do not see why they've built dodge into this goddamn Vegeta. Why? Vegeta would rather take the attack head on than dodge. You know he would. That's your reason Cell stood there and took the final flash. Because Vegeta used his own DNA in him to provoke him to doing that. So why would Vegeta dodge? We are going to have to upgrade this soon and put, what is it, Ultra Ego onto it. That would be amazing. Int Ultra Ego after the SSBE. Where every attack is just a super. And say they could do something mad where if he didn't do over 1 mil damage, it would make him stronger. Sort of like in the manga, our damage makes him that little bit stronger. It's like an instant Zenkai boost pretty much. From the look of it, we are running through this. I did just go off on a little tangent there. Ooh, you see what I mean? Even Tapion taking some mad damage. But to be fair, his passive don't activate that much unless you've got really low HP. Then his defense gets a big buff. 5.13 mil. Yes. That is exactly what we wanted, and we have got the Dokkan, I believe. No, we didn't get it. We didn't get it. But I don't think I needed it. I believe this is where I finished SSBE, because we are coming to the end of the video as well. So people, if you've enjoyed this video and it's helped you out, smash that like button. Let me know if you need help or a little bit of advice if you can't do any of the category missions, and I will help you out. But as you can see, that's a Siblings Bond category Fighter Legend Vegeta done. But I've been your boy MossieSSJ. You lot stay safe. And I'll catch you on the next one, people.